Welcome to the Saints Sports Corner. This is the second episode of the two-part series of what the Saints have to do to make the playoffs if this quarterback started. And in this case, this quarterback is Tyler Shough. We're going to talk about what the Saints have to do if they name the rookie quarterback the starter for the 2025 NFL season. So let's dive right in. Let's waste no time. Make sure you like and subscribe. What they will have to do for Tyler Shough to be successful in his first stint as an NFL quarterback, a second round pick, and a guy who's a little bit older than most rookies. The things they will have to do, let's start from the top again. It does not change. Some of these slides you're going to see are going to be the same. Some of them are going to be the same. Some of them are going to be different because they're tuned for two different starting quarterbacks. But this one is going to be the same because it's the same exact thing that's going to help Spencer Rattler. So, will the real leader please stand up? That means, does Kellen Moore and Brandon Staley offense and defense work? Does it work? Is it going to help Tyler Shough enough to where he can have a successful NFL rookie season? The Saints are not going to lay down. Neither is Tyler Shough. He wants to keep the job. He don't just want to win the job. He want to keep the job. We're assuming he's going to keep the job. So the first thing that needs to happen is the leadership has to be right. I get it. That's the obvious. I'm stating it because it always starts at the top. So if it's right at the top, usually it trickles down to the bottom. And that being said, we need it to because Tyler Shough is going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders if he is named the starter, if he beats out Spencer Rattler. So, Kellen Moore, Brandon Staley, they got to get in those top 15, top 20 ranges. I believe more so now that if Tyler Shough is the starter, they got to both be somewhere top 15. I don't think that's the case for Spencer Rattler if Spencer Rattler starts. But if Tyler Shough starts, they got to be top 10 in a few categories. The number one category they got to be top 10 in, running the football. They have to be. They have to be. But what's the next most important thing before running the football? Let's move to slide 2. Offensive line. It's the same thing for Spencer Rattler. Health, camaraderie, consistency. Like I mentioned in the last video, we already know some of the positions. Center is locked down. Right guard is locked down. Is Penny going to win that job at left guard? If so, is he going to be consistent? Stop the holding penalties. Is he going to look better than he does at tackle? You know, is he going to continue to maul people? Because he did an adequate job last year. You know, he was way better last year than he ever was. And he was one of the most healthy offensive linemen we had. So, that being said, is the switch going to bother Fuaga? You know, can Kelvin Banks hold his own at left tackle? These are questions that has to be answered. But once again, we're doing a pod hoping that all these questions are answered. So we're going to assume that they have good health, camaraderie, and consistency. I'm going to assume that. So if that's the case, let's move to the third most important factor if Tyler Shough is the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Here's what I put. Play within the offense. Must protect the ball. Eliminate happy feet when there's rushers in your face. Continue the big, strong throws downfield. Seize your opportunity. Consistency is key for any quarterback. That's the obvious too. Projected stats to remain a starter for the foreseeable future. 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns, 5 picks. That's a very doable rookie stat line. Very doable. That will be a successful season in my eyes for Tyler Shough. 3,700 yards, 24 TDs, 5 interceptions. You can't. You're an older quarterback. You should be able to do that in your sleep. If you have a few more interceptions here, a little bit less yards, that's okay too. But that's just my projection. And y'all will see that too. That's just my projection. If he wants to be the quarterback for the next 10 years of the New Orleans Saints till he's 36, these are the numbers he have to put up. And I'm not basing this on just my opinion. I looked at Bo Nix's rookie season last year, and I looked at Tyler Shough season last year, and I also looked at C.J. Stroud rookie season. I wanted to meet in a sweet spot for him that's very doable based on what the other quarterbacks did. So this is not me just pulling numbers. All of them was around this ballpark, if not better. Give and take interceptions and touchdowns. So this is the kind of season Tyler Shough has to have to be in a conversation with the guys who already did it before him. And this is the type of offense Kellen Moore has to put him in, whatever offense he's running, so that Tyler Shough can be successful. You have to be. You have to put him in these situations. He's a rookie. He's going to need a little bit more help because it's going to be a lot faster for him than it is for a guy like Spencer Rattler who already been thrown into the fire. He already understands it. You know, he played against it. He has his lump. He had his time to have lumps. You know, same thing with Jake Haener. They already had their lumps, so they know how fast the NFL game can be. He doesn't. No matter if he's old or not, the bullets come flying a little bit different than it is in college. Everybody's good. So that's what Tyler Shough has to do. Moving to the next slide. Same thing. This is what I put. I have to read it to y'all. Who's carrying the load at running back 2? That was the same Spencer Rattler slide, except the rookie would need you to alleviate some pressure off him. Like in a little, I mean a lot. You have to run the ball with a rookie quarterback. It's not an option. You cannot have your rookie quarterback there dropping back 30 and 40 times expecting to win the game. That is a no-no in the NFL. That always has been. The Saints need another running back to step up outside of Alvin Kamara. We already talked about it. Who's going to be that guy? The Saints need somebody to step up. They got to have it. And I'm hoping training camp sort this out. I don't care where they have training camp. They can have that son of a gun in the desert, the Grand Canyon. I don't care. Somebody got to step up at running back 2. Has to be done, man. Fourth thing. This is where it differs from Spencer Rattler. Right here. This is where it starts to differ. A rookie QB. Put my glasses on so y'all can. A rookie QB needs a tight end to be a safety blanket. All rookie QBs need a big target and a tight end to make easy throws to them. You are usually the quarterback safety blanket as a tight end. You're bigger, you're a little bit stronger, and you can run those quick routes over the middle, those choice routes, those what are they called? Drag routes, the crossing routes. Tight ends could do that with a bigger body, with a bigger catch radius. Jawan Johnson, Foster Monroe, Taysom Hill. All of these guys, they need to step up because he's going to be counting on them. Tyler Shough is going to be counting on you to help him succeed. And remember, he's behind the 8 ball. He's a rookie. He's behind the 8 ball. He needs you to help guide him to having a successful week, to have those 3,700 yards and 24 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. He needs you guys to deliver that. Your play on the field. Our tight end room is probably the most inconsistent run alongside with the defensive lineman room. We see the talent, but we expect so much more, and they do not deliver. Whether we like it or not, it's always in spurts. It's never just like consistent. I've been calling for them to draft a tight end forever. They just refuse to do it. But if they think they got somebody who can pretty much get those tough catches, I mean, so be it. I'm not paying them. But the fact of the matter is they have to step their game up. They have to step their game up for Tyler Shough. He needs them. He's a rookie quarterback. Next slide. Same thing. Wide receiver help. They're going to have to make some tough catches too. You got a rookie. You're going to have to make some tough catches when you got a rookie. But also wide receiver help. Just like on the first video. Wide receiver help. You have to make tough catches. You're going to have to hold Tyler Shough up a little bit. Just a little bit. So that you can do your job better. So that you can help him do his job better. I keep mentioning this. He's a rookie. He needs everybody level that's here. He needs it to be up here. Because they're going to have to carry him if they have any shot at making the playoffs. They're going to have to. That's just what it is. Wide receiver help and do a little bit more to help Tyler Shough. Next slide. Take care of home. But for Tyler Shough, it's different. It's not take care of dome home. It's win as many as you can home because he's a rookie. Win as many as you can. This is going to be some dog fights. He has to win as many as I'm going. He don't have to go perfect. Let's just say he wins 5 and gives up 3. Still okay. That just means you have to win more on the road, but you got to do what you got to do if you want to sneak into the playoffs some type of way. So just win 5. Just win 5. I put Tyler Shough win all. I mean, not Tyler Shough. I'm sorry. Spencer Rattler. I put for him to win all. Your year 2 quarterback. That's when good quarterbacks shows their biggest jump. Who had pedestrian seasons like he did. And you already know how the bullets fly. You want to be a dog. You want to be the guy. Show your growth. So far, he has been in mini camp and things like that. Time to show your growth. It's time to put your foot on the gas, Spencer Rattler. If you want any shot at this job, it's time to put your foot on the gas in training camp and carry that along into the season. For Tyler Shough, you don't have to do those things. You're a rookie. You're going to get leeway. You're going to get people being like, oh, you just the rookie. We get it. But you got to win 5 of those things if you plan on getting to the playoff. You got to win 5, Tyler Shough. After we come back, and we're going to talk about the things the defensive side need to do to help the rookie Tyler Shough become a playoff starting quarterback in his rookie season. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Saints Sports Corner. Let's continue to episode 2 of if Tyler Shough was the starter, how would the Saints make the playoffs? What are the things they have to do around Tyler Shough to make the playoffs? Let's talk about the defensive side now. Let's talk about the defensive side. Once again, let's go back to the cornerbacks. On the slide with Spencer Rattler, I had takeaways. Get interceptions. For Tyler Shough purposes, you don't have to really get turnovers. Let's just get stops. Let's just get off the field on 3rd down, right? Let's just get off the field on 3rd down. I had interceptions for this one. I have just get stops. Don't allow big plays. Let's do the simple things, right? I know it's easier said than done, but let's do the simple things. Is it enough? Will the cornerback room be a strength or a weakness? We don't know that yet. But is it enough? Do they have enough in the cornerback room? Because it's been a strength for the team for a long time. And we know Dennis Allen can find those cornerbacks. That's his specialty. But we need them to get stops for Tyler Shough. Okay? So, moving right along. Let's not waste any time. The defensive lineman again. But on the Spencer Rattler side, I had get sacks, get pressure. This one, I'm going to lean more so of stopping the run and getting off the field on third down. Stop the run and get off the field on third down. Again, simple things for the rookie. You know, of course, get sacks, get pressures, get tackles for loss. Of course, those things. But for this rookie, we just need to do the right thing. The simple things, the small things, and everything else should come. So stop the run, have some fun. Once again, I'm quoting Cam Jordan. Stop the run, have some fun. We're not going to focus on the sacks for Tyler Shough. Just get off the field so the guy can grow some confidence. So the guy can know what it takes to have a long drive, to have a second half drive. Just get some stops so you can have some momentum. You know? We got to do that. He's going to need all the help. He's going to need a pouring of support as a rookie. You know? Same way Jaden Daniels had, the same way Bo Nix had. He's going to need the crowd a lot more than other quarterbacks because he's a rookie. He's going into the fire. Bullets are flying. And we need our offense aligned to play consistent. So, defensive alignment, stop the run, have some fun. Okay? Same thing. Effort. Play as a team, play together. We need to get off the field. We need to get off the field. I can't stress that enough for Tyler Shough. We're talking about a rookie quarterback who is good. He's better than most people thought, obviously, or he wouldn't have been picked in the second round. I just don't know. I have to see it first. I'm not going to be one of those skeptics. I'm still a little skeptical, but I'm not going to be one of those skeptics to say he's just trash. You don't just draft trash in any level of football. Nobody just becomes trash. He had to put something remarkable on tape for them to take him that high. And for them to be scared that another team's going to take him, which I don't think another team is going to take him that high, but that's just my opinion. What do I know, right? I'm not in those circles. But I'm telling you, they're going to have to play hard around him. Every snap, every play, they're going to have to do that. It's imperative that they do that. Tyler Shough is a young quarterback, young old quarterback. He's old, but he's young. Right? So let's rally around the kid. He's going to have his ups and downs, his mistakes. Let's just hope he gets better and better game after game after game after game. Same thing. Better to be lucky than good. This is where the refs come in. Tyler going to need some calls. We're going to have to get Tyler some calls. He seems like a likable guy. Maybe they'll like him. Maybe they'll give him some calls. You know, same thing with Spencer Rattler. They both going to need him. This whole team going to need him. We need some favorable calls. We need some type of luck. Some type of luck. It's imperative that we get it. We're starting a rookie quarterback. Do I think the Saints can make the playoffs realistically with Tyler Shough? No. Do I think the Saints can realistically make the playoffs with Spencer Rattler? No. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about what are the things the Saints team can do to rally around their quarterbacks. And Tyler Shough can potentially be the Saints quarterback. So they need to rally around him. And I have empirical data that I'm going to show you guys throughout the show to show you what Jaden Daniels did, what Bo Nix did, what they did from a running perspective, what they did from a wide receiver perspective, what they did from a quarterback perspective, what they did from a rushing perspective, a defensive perspective to see so you guys can get the information while watching this video and see that it's not as steep as you think for a rookie quarterback. You don't have to have remarkable play in all areas. You really just, like I seen the Washington receiver room and I seen the distribution between targets and yards, and it's a wide variety of yards and targets for different wide receivers. And I'm going to post that while you guys are listening to this. Same thing with the running group for Washington. That was their strength of the team, the rushing. Because obviously a young quarterback needs rushing. The strength of their team was rushing. They had Jaden Daniels had 890 by himself. That wins games. It's hard to stop the run when you got to run a quarterback. Plus the running back running. And all the running backs that they had in the stable that was running. You know, they defense. When you take a look at their defense, I'm going to show you the defensive numbers for Washington. It's not what you think. They were tops in some categories, but it's not all categories. It's not what you think. Same thing with Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix had an okay season. It wasn't a remarkable season. It was a okay season for something I'm expecting from Tyler Shough. Struggle a little bit here and there, but keep getting better and better and better and better. Y'all remember when the Saints played Denver Broncos? It's an awful game from both quarterbacks. An awful game from Spencer Rattler and Jay Cannon. An awful game from Bo Nix. It was the goddamn shit bowl. But he just kept getting better and better and better and better under Sean Payton. Sean Payton kept getting on his ass. Same thing with their running game. Their running game was okay. It wasn't remarkable. It was okay. It was serviceable. But their defense bust ass. Their defense played fast. Their defense played together. It was the strength of their team. They were tops in a lot of categories. You got to have something to hang your hat on. And they hung their hat getting off the bus on defense. So there's multiple ways and avenues the Saints can get to the playoffs. It's just we don't have a clear vision based on the roster we currently see that what are the Saints going to hang their hat on? We have too many question marks in too many different areas. Wide receivers, tight end, running backs. That's the whole goddamn team, including offensive linemen. No disrespect to Kellen Moore, but he got a lot on his plate. Like, I don't expect him to come out the gate swinging. I hope he do. But the dude got a lot on his plate. Like, he's literally in a rebuild and they just refuse to call it a rebuild. They are, man. They're old in a lot of positions. They got to get younger, get some fresh knees and legs and ankles and feet. So, if you look at the Broncos wide receiver distribution, that wasn't big at all. If you look at the Broncos offense statistics, that wasn't big at all. That wasn't tops. Defensive statistics was tops in a lot of areas. So, we just got to find a way to rally around this guy for what he does best. And the Saints will be all right. They could potentially make the playoffs. But let me tell you something. If the Saints start Tyler Shough and Kellen Moore gets them to the playoffs, that boy going to win a Nobel Peace Prize. Because nobody will see this coming. I don't care who you are. Nobody sees this coming. They're going to lie to you and tell you. You just got to be a Drew Brees optimistic fan to believe that the Saints going to make the playoffs. But hey, what do I know? We'll see. We'll find out. You know? And make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. I like doing these podcasts for y'all. I like putting things into perspective and creating these slides and all of these things so y'all can have the empirical data when you go to watch other folks' podcasts and you go to watch other people's podcasts. You can have the data right in your face. So when somebody says something and you be like, wait, that ain't right. I seen the data. I watched the Saints Sports Corner and I seen the data. This guy they didn't have these all-world wide receivers or all-world running backs to make the playoff. My team could do that too. They just did X, Y, and Z to get here. They had this that compensated for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to get y'all. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. I appreciate all the love y'all been giving me. All the people that has been subscribing. If you're not subscribing, you're watching the video, please subscribe, man. I want to do more and more, get better and better at this so that you guys can have shows that you can enjoy. So you guys have things you can pass your time with. Things that you can enjoy from the Saints perspective, from a different perspective, obviously. But I want you guys to have enough content so that you can, if you're having a hard day, you get through your day. But that's enough said. I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for watching the Saint Sports Corner. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll be back with you with another great episode.